So AH is losing it behind the scenes as JD, he has signed a new deal. He is making millions off of it. And really think about this. He's making it rain money while she obsesses over him. The mainstream media, they try to take him out. I mean, she's going broke, talking about bankruptcy, and here's this guy, he just keeps making more. Now, what is absolutely hilarious about this is watching AH and the people around her lose their minds as this thing trends worldwide, and it is trending worldwide, by the way. They can't stand it. You and I, we're going to talk about that today, too. I mean, this is winning and beyond. I mean, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And the response from AH's camp, oh man, it has been absolutely hilarious. You'll notice they are throwing out any buzzword that they can. They're not only throwing out the ones you would expect to, but they're throwing out things like racist. That's right, don't want to buy this thing because it's racist. Now, it deals with colonialism, anything, and I mean anything, to punish the brand that is stood by JD. What's even funnier is that this tantrum by AH and her followers, and that's what this is. It is throwing a public tantrum like spoiled children, has them admitting things that they didn't mean to, like bot use. Take this for example. You have an account saying, I got locked out of Instagram for tweeting at Dior. I was calling out JD. But if you look at the reason here, it's not because of that. Listen to this. Your account has been temporarily blocked from taking this action. Sharing your account with a service that helps you get more likes or followers goes against our community guidelines. So they were trying to boost the noise where they're trying to boycott Dior. They're trying to make it look like people care when they don't. Again, losses all around for AH and her crew. Probably my favorite posts, though, were the ones like this, where people, they admit to criminal behavior. Here you have somebody actually posting a picture of themselves. They're showing off some Dior that they have, but look what they're saying with it. Quote, "Oh, hello, this is me with my Dior lipstick in Ultra Shock that I'm glad I shoplifted last Christmas. Thanks, Dior, for keeping the wife rhymes with Walmart greeter." And you can see the other buzzwords they throw around, while also, like I said, admitting they're not customers. They don't actually buy products. So standing with these folks, why would a brand ever do that? Congratulations there, you really made your point. What's even funnier is that AH is seeing the mainstream media cover stuff like this more and more. From what I understand behind the scenes, these people, they are mad and beyond too. Why? Because they have spent a ton of PR money. They have tried to pressure these places. They have done anything that they can possible. And despite that, though, the amount of positive attention that JD gets, these places, they can't ignore. I mean, look at TMZ here, for example. TMZ, that is definitely a shill site for AH. They put up something about Dior saying, quote, "JD signed a new contract to be the face of Dior Sauvage men's fragrance. Notice how much attention they get on this. 13,000 likes on it. I mean, just for this post, they get 1,600 plus retweets. Yeah, no news organization is going to pass on that, even if they're getting money to do so. Now, if you want real proof that this stuff, it bothers AH and this reaction that we're seeing, I mean, basically, this is an organized campaign to try to cause damage. Well, look no further than the Virginia courtroom where business relationships were discussed by JD's sister. That included Dior. I mean, listen to this statement if you've forgotten about it. Quote, "When JD told AH that Dior was interested in a campaign with him, she was, quote quote-unquote in disbelief and sort of disgusted, the sister claimed. Dior, she said, why would Dior want to do business with you? They're about class and style, and you don't have any style. That's what she allegedly said. You know, the person that stole his style for years, basically drifting off his success. Yeah, this is what she had to say about it. Again, this tells you when you see him making millions because of that company, oh, she wants to shut it down so bad. Now, the thing that I absolutely love about AH's organized attacks, and make no mistake, these are very much organized attacks. You see the PR machine at work in the mainstream media, all of those people that are closest to AH, you know, her mouthpieces, as it were, they attack with a singular message. They attack in unison. They try to shut folks down. Well, not only has that failed, but it backfired. It created the opposite to the point where Dior, they are printing money basically because this is the advertiser that stood with JD. I mean, if you look at the numbers that they've had as of late, they sell a bottle of his fragrance Sauvage every 3 seconds. At $160 a bottle, that's over $4.5 million a day in sales. Now, if you look at those numbers and think, yeah, you know what? That sounds really good. A sale every 3 seconds, $4.5 million a day, but I don't know anything about fragrances. I mean, really, how does that chart in comparison? Well, I want you to think about it this way. We've had male fragrances do well in the past, as in very, very well, but nothing has ever competed with what we've seen from Sauvage with JD at the helm. I mean, it not only became the number one selling fragrance as far as men's fragrances are concerned, but this became the number one overall in the world. That has never happened. You have never had a male fragrance overtake both men and women since, but now you have. Now you've had it perform to that level. I mean, that is what happened when they stood with JD. That's what happens when these attacks, they keep coming in. Basically, they've not only helped make this thing successful, but they've spotlighted it. I mean, if you're looking at one thing and you're seeing it make money hand over fist, it tells every other advertiser out there, yeah, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I need this guy too. And the millions that he's going to get out of this deal, oh, that is a huge win. But the even bigger win here is showing you what the mainstream media, all of these organized attacks, they can't do. And that is shutting the guy down. I mean, he's been able to move on with his life, taking that win and turning it into something else. Meanwhile, on the other side, she just continues this behavior to the point she's asking for public sympathy. Why? Because she can't afford the bill that it came with. That, like I said, that is the biggest win of all. Going out, not being able to be canceled, no matter what these people do, and them actually ending up canceling themselves. Oh, man. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Let me know. Like I said, I really do want to know what you think. And if you want to help the channel out in different ways, links are in the description. We could always use your help too, but you being here is the biggest help of all. Thank you. Appreciate you. End it here. See you soon.